Hey everyone, happy Sunday. Okay, so I just got back less than an hour ago. I my friend after work this morning we ended up going to Walmart. She needed to get a few things, and I just got a few things too. Not too much. I got some ribs. I'm gonna be making. I've been craving barbecue ribs. I got some baby back ribs, a few potatoes to make potato salad again. I feel bad because what was the holiday that passed? Where I think it was Memorial Day when my dad was here, and I just made us turkey burgers and potato salad, and I like totally could have got us ribs and stuff and did that, or he could have got them shoot, and I would have made them, but like for some reason I didn't. I don't know why. I should just did it, but I think it was just I don't know, like um. So I've been kind of craving that for a minute, like because my mom does that usually on the holidays, like on the summer holidays. So I was gonna do that. So, um, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna marinate him later. I got vinegar, apple cider vinegar at Walmart. Um, and what call it. I have I have a lot of I have what is Worcester or whatever it's called, and I have soy sauce, and I have um what's the other one? I don't do this kind of thing that often. I was either gonna do that or barbecue chicken. I was gonna move for something. Like obviously I don't have a grill, so I'm not gonna do it like that way. I was gonna get just a mini grill, but I don't want to have a lot of ish. I gotta put it in the storage. So um and I'm still debating with the storage because I don't know, like I don't know. So for some reason, the price went up to like 140 this month. I don't know why. This coming month in July, so I'm gonna see what happens after that. And either way, I'm gonna have to eventually move myself to another storage just because I'm not gonna be like in this area anymore, and it's gonna be like too far over here. So but I'm still deciding on that. Thinking about that because um I need to start thinking about that. Um, but yeah, I might end up getting still a little grill before the fourth. I don't know, like one of those small ones. Like I don't even. I guess they left the grill. It's probably in the storage back here, but I don't want to get their grill out. I might just get a little small grill that because my mom's that she has the big grill, but she has. We would sometimes do little barbecues on the small one too, like with the corn the cob, her ribs, her chicken, everything. So I might do that. It depends, but I so today was good. We got off work and then we went to Walmart and I was gonna like I said I was gonna go to San Bernardino Stiizy right after work. Um, but when she said she wanted to go to Walmart, I was like, okay, no go. So um, I was like, should I go to Stiizy from this Walmart or should I go from the train station? Um, and take the train. But it turns out that the train. I talked to the conductor last night because we were all chatting or whatever, and I was like, wait, and I was like, so hey, does it when does the one going to San Bernardino come in the morning? Because usually I go to the one going towards LA. I don't ever go to the one in San Bernardino. And he goes, oh, it comes around 8. Bruh, this I looked at the thing when I was in the store because my friend was like, girl, when do you have to be at the train? And I was like, I think around 8 something. And I looked at my on the app for Metrolink, and it said that first train doesn't go to San Bernardino, doesn't go come to Rialto Station towards San Bernardino till like 10 something. I was like, bruh, no, this is like 7 something in the morning, you guys. I was like, I'm not waiting 2 hours just to go to Stizzy store in San Bernardino, and then I want to pay like $11 to get there, and then 7 to get back, and yeah, it would have been a little more convenient than going to what I ultimately did to an extent, but then I was like, but on the way back, where am I gonna get off to go to get home? Do I feel like doing this route or that route? Like, so I just said, you know what's easier, just go to downtown because I can get on the goal line to come back to Monrovia anyway. So I ended up going to the one in downtown, and before I got there, you guys, I was like thinking these things are 16, right? Because they were 16 for the longest time. But I guess because of the whole inflation, everything going on, stiizy even went up on their ish. You know, they even went up on us too. They freaking went up to $23 for the half grams on the site. So I was like, okay, so I ended up just getting two instead of three because I only took out 60. I didn't feel it because it's cash only unless you want to get the ATM there that charges more. So I got the cash at Walmart. So I only took out 60. But if push comes to shove, I might just order from the delivery service. The third one I was gonna get strawberry cough because I didn't want to go to the ATM in the Stiizy store like and pay more just to get the pod for $7 cheaper. And Honor Roll is gonna charge Honor Roll delivery, but it's okay. So first, okay, I was gonna walk. The plan was I was gonna get off the train and walk to Stiizy store. So there, right when you go from Union Station, you walk and it's not even a mile away from there. But obviously, when you're walking a mile less, I don't care if it's a mile away, it's or less. It's still a walk. It's not like. And mind you, Cali's going through a heat wave, so it was already warming up. This is around 10ish in the morning. So I was like, okay, let me just take Lyft over there. It's gonna be about 7, but I factor in the convenience. I factor in, you know, just getting it done and getting back out of there. And I had got the bag from Walmart. Got a few things from Walmart when we went after work. So I was like, I did have stuff in my I was carrying. So I ordered a freaking Lyft or Uber or whichever one it was. And so this dude, and this is something I'm really getting annoyed with Uber. Like I said, I was mostly using Lyft all this time, but Uber at times is cheaper, and like I just kind of switch between the both of them, depending. Um, Something I don't like about Uber's practices though is well, two things. One is the drivers were telling me that do both of them told me that Lyft gives them a little more of the money than Uber does. The Uber takes more of it. That's what they were telling me. The ones that I do like both of them. Um, I don't know how valid that is. I mean, it could be true. I've heard mixed things about both of them. I've heard Lyft's kind of cheap too. Um, it just depends. But that and then also Uber has this thing where that Lyft doesn't do, or that I've since I've used Lyft that I've noticed they do. Uber, what they do is right when they arrive, um, to where your pickup is, they say I've arrived, and from that point you start getting charged like some little fee for them waiting. So it's like okay, it's sort of like 25 cents or whatever, but that adds up, you know. So and I noticed it like maybe a month or two ago. Like they picked me up at Walmart, and he had pulled up, but he wasn't. It wasn't like. I mean, I was like out there already, so it wasn't like he was waiting. No, that was the time I was inside still. But I came out. I got back in line because I didn't know he was gonna get there that fast. So my total was like $1 more or something after, and I was like, for what? But then I looked at what the fee explanations and stuff, and it was saying about that thing. So I was like, so they'll say, "Oh, I've arrived," and then it's all depending, I guess, when the driver puts that he arrived. And I don't put it past anybody to in this economy right now, inflation, everything, to think, "Oh, okay, I'll get a little dollar more if I just fudge it a little bit and say I arrived and I just barely got here," you know. Like if I put it before that. Some may not even think about it, but I just really don't put it past people only because it's just how desperate people are right now. So, they put that they've arrived. Some of them I think really don't find you. They don't know where you're at first. But I just think it's a little sus. And I blame the app, but I also blame the drivers too. Like, because I feel like if you haven't seen that person yet, you shouldn't put that you arrived. Like, yeah, you should put you arrived, But it's kind of, to me, that's what makes me think the drivers sometimes over exaggerate a little bit, because they're gonna put they arrived, right, and then don't see you, and then they see you, but then it's already ticking, so they're already getting like the 75 cents or whatever over, and I'm just like, whatever. So then, okay, I get in, right, because he called me. I get in, we get there, and it's real quick because it's like I said, it's less than a mile away from. It's like 0.4 miles away from where I got taken. So this is total convenience, right? And so I get in. This dude's gonna drop me right across the street from Stiizy. Like, bruh, I'm not saying, I know some people don't want to go in the parking lot because they're like, they see the armed guards. They don't, they don't want to really, and you don't really necessarily have to because it's a really small street. It reminds me of some of those streets like in LA, like when you go to the hood, like they're real tight and it's like the cars are like right, up on each other, and you're surprised you can get through there. Like, so it wasn't that big a deal, but the fact that he kind of was like, oh, he's like right here, he's like, okay, and then it was just so routine, and I get it. Okay, make your money. I'm not hating on that, but no customer service whatsoever. Like, I feel like if I was doing that, have a little bit of customer service. Like, be like straight up, like, um, thank you for this, or like, and they're just so quick to get to the next ride, and I feel like you're the one who took this ride. Like, don't treat people like you're in their way. Like, I mean, like, I'm in your way. Like, if that, oh, okay, finally I'm done with her, like, kind of thing. Like, I just like the energy. So I gave him 2 stars. I was like, bruh, you suck, basically, like, and that was it. And then, like, so I don't, like I said, I don't really rate them unless it's like really bad customer service, or if it's just because most of the Uber and Lyft rides are uneventful. But I also don't like the whole little scheme with their thing with their, oh, I've arrived, and they get like $1 more in some cases because they can say they were waiting for you. Lyft, from what I've seen, doesn't do that. Lyft gives you like 4 or 5 minutes. You got to be out there. If you're not out there, they can cancel on you. Or if you have an added stop, they can start charging a little fee on top of that because you're only supposed to use 5 minutes. And I get it. People do take advantage. People don't respect other people's time. So, and that's a thing for me too. That's a pet peeve for me too, with people not respecting people's time. Um, like, I don't care if someone's sitting around with their legs in the air all day. Like, respect their time. If you have things that you need their help taking you around, respect that they have other things they could be doing. And no matter what it is, respect people's time. So I understand that from Lyft's perspective. But I like that Lyft gives you the time. And they don't start saying, okay, we're going to charge you. I mean, Uber's acting like they're driving Beyonce around or whatever. And like, you're that they're Beyonce and you're like the fan in the car. Like, I don't know, but the way that they're making you pay just because they're waiting for you, like, get out of here, Uber. Like, you guys get some of the most sketchiest drivers I've had, like, so far. Like, some of them are so weird, and like, a lot. I'm just saying, they act like they're like the Beverly Hills of driving apps, and like the way they do that, I don't like how they're doing that. And then plus the thing with their drivers, like, how Uber gets a big share of the money, like, nah, so that's that. But I get there, right, it only takes like maybe 5 minutes in the city, if that. And then you see all the different people going in and out, in and out, in and out, and it's like, it's just what it is. And like, so I'm gonna sample it later because I'm kind of like not in the mood to open it up right now. I'm kind of tired, but actually, strangely, you guys, I'm not really tired because I drank the rest of my cold brew before I left last night. I drank a Melon Mania Rain that has 300 milligrams of caffeine. I drank a Diet Dr Pepper at work with my lunch, and then I drank a Diet Mountain Dew after that. Well, I finished the Diet Mountain Dew this morning, like, after work. But, so I'm, like, loaded with caffeine. I'm not even really tired right now, but I'm just, like, I don't feel like hitting it right now. But it was funny because I was, like, I was tempted to get another, pin in there because you can see the pins, like they look different than on the website. Like the color, you can see them in person. And I have a purple one. I have like a lot of the colors already. Um, Purple, black, blue. I don't like the blue one because it was like the wrong blue. That's the one I got from the delivery people. So I like seeing them in person. I like the orange. I liked the green was nice. So I don't know. I might be shopping for another regular like basic stiizy one pin because I have two of the big ones already, so I don't need any more of those. But yeah, you guys, I ended up going to the downtown one, factoring in everything together, and the fact that they went up on the pods, like, um, I mean, obviously I saved going to the downtown one, but still, I mean, I still want to check out San Bernardino just because I want to, see. I mean, most of them are the same, so it's not nothing different, but I don't know, like, I think if push gonna show, like I said, if I just ordered on the delivery one for the third one. It just depends, because I factor in Lyft and everything. Either way, factoring in Lyft, it's gonna be about the price. And plus, because, yeah, they went up to 23, so it's gonna be like $7 is the only difference. And then the honor roll people, yeah, they charge more for indica because there's a tax. But it's, I mean, is what it is. Strawberry coffee sativa, so there's no, I don't know if there's a tax on that. There is a tax, but not like an extra tax. But anyway, guys. Oh, and I forgot. I got one of my Starbucks drink at Union Station, and I put my packet in, my lemonade packet, so that's more caffeine. So I'm just high on caffeine right now. So yeah, I'm gonna marinate my ribs. I got sauce. I got mustard. It's Sweet Baby Ray's mustard barbecue sauce. Sweet mustard barbecue sauce. I never had sweet mustard barbecue sauce, but I've heard of mustard barbecue sauce. So I'm hoping that's good. And then I already have a basic barbecue sauce. I like the sweeter barbecue sauces. I like the spicy ones too, but I would probably go with sweet first. I have a sweet one that's already in the refrigerator, and then I got another um, Sweet Baby Ray's hickory brown sugar or something. So I have enough barbecue sauce. So I'm good on that. I want to either do it. I don't know, you guys. The way I be cooking, like late at night, I might do it in the middle of the night. I don't even know. Because after I sleep, after I get off this caffeine high, and I crash, I'm gonna be like, okay, so I'll give me some ribs. But I doubt it because I would have to make the potato salad too and chill it and all that. So anyway, y'all, I'm gonna rest. I hope you guys have a good Sunday. Um, I feel like when I was on the goal line coming back, I seen people just out and about, and I'm like, I feel like I don't do that. I just come, I sleep, I go around do errands and stuff, but I don't really go out anymore. Like, I used to be such an adventurer, like, back in the day. Like, it was, like I said, before I started driving, I used to be on the bus all the time because I used to go all the way to Hollywood and the beach. I would go to, like, Santa Monica and Venice, and I would go to, like, the fashion district in LA. I would go all over the place. I would go, like I said, Hollywood and just explore. And when I started driving, it was like, you know how it changes? Because all the time, you just want to drive because you're like, I don't want to have to rush and make sure I get this bus or that bus. And the last bus comes at this time. And then you get your car and you lose that kind of... Because most of those places I went to was because I would see them along the way to the beach or along the way to Hollywood. So that made me even more. But yeah, you guys, so I don't know. But anyway, I'm going to bid adieu to this video. I will talk to you guys later. Have a good night. Bye.